do appreciate your reporting. From the streets, indea. Well, these are some live pictures now where clearly tens of thousands of people have taken to the streets. We've seen huge celebrations, jubilee, as the news has clearly spread very, very quickly that Prime Minister Haseena has been alleged. She has fled the country during the last 2018 election and the January 2004, 24 election. Army stayed basically just on the ground, but they could have played some neutral role. They didn't where the gripe is, but by and large, Army is popular in Bangladesh. To trust them, now they have to act on it to build that confidence. Otherwise, people would have a misjudgment about them, what their real intention might be during the last 2018 election and the January 2004, 24 election. Army stayed basically just on the ground, but they could have played some neutral role. They didn't, where the gripe is, but by and large, Army is popular in Bangladesh. To trust them. Now they have to act on it to build that confidence. Otherwise, people talking to do. They trust the Army here. Generally, Army is quite, accepted by the Army had a big role in the political process since the birth of the independence. People do trust the Army. They have confidence on it, even though last several days, they have a questionable, role of the Army. And also during the election, Army could have been looking for justice. That's what is expected. You mentioned the Army chief who spoke about an hour and a half ago, announcing that Eshal was stepping down as Prime Minister. He has since said that the citizens, these protesters that are out on the streets, they need to keep trust in the Army, obviously wants peace. He's telling them that there is no need process, and people free speech was pretty much banned. You could say you couldn't say anything against the government. People are now free to speak, at least for the moment, and that would be part of the whole legacy within this period. Unfortunately, even till 9 in the morning, here the police were cracking down on students, and there were no how the interim government will react to all this. But as the Chief of Army Staff said, they will look for justice, and justice will be done. But the celebration goes on, and looking forward to the legacy of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. As much criticism she faced, Prime Minister Shah has done lot for this country. She has been a popular leader. She's done lot in terms of economy. Would be those who are still behind the bar, not just this recent student protest. There are thousands of political prisoners who've been behind the bar even before the election. Nearly 20,000 opposition parties are behind the bar. Those people would be looking forward for justice. Now people killed by extrajudicial killing and forced disappearance. They be looking for justice. So much is expected. We don't be punished because a lot of students gave their life for this. And finally we achieved their victory. But I guess until we take those who did this wrong stuff. We should get justice first. We should for it. Thank you for talking to us. Zuar, appreciate it very much. There you have it, one of the forming and in-time government. What would be your key demand as students? Well, we will always want that students are protected, and there are no weapons used on our body, and everyone is protected, and everyone should be. Everyone should have their freedom. And right, what about the accountability? So many students and other people got killed. People are really proud that, because all the students worked really hard. They went on the streets and fought for victory. And finally, they got the victory, and the party went away, and everyone is happy. You can see in everyone's eyes, they're so happy. They're proud. What do you guys want? Now, what's your demand office say? And also vandalism in the official Prime Minister's residence and so on. But by and large, it's not a violent protest. Lamin celebration, it's pretty much peaceful. People are basically all over the street. Now I have a university student who took pro-protest in recent protest. Muhammad Zuar, he'll have a few word with him. Zuar,